All right, so what's poppin', Big Headed fan? Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Gotti and Beezy Show. It's your boy, Big Gotti.
It's your boy, Beezy Mac, and the handicapper assassin.
Off top, man. Thank y'all for running it up with us again, man. I hope y'all all been having a blessed week. Y'all been getting money and staying successful out there. Now, look, Beezy, jump into the news for him. Let them know what's been popping this week, man.
We gonna get right to it. I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Off top, man.
We gonna kick it off this week with your boy, Diddy, man. So Diddy denies his plea deal coming up to his upcoming court date. How you feel about that, man?
I mean, some people think that Diddy should have took that deal because people say he guilty. But, I mean, what I'm hearing, he came in the courtroom pretty confident. So, I mean, I'm not really sure. I mean...
No, I felt the same way. Like, came in a little too cocky. Like, they ain't got nothing on me. Like, nothing's going to stick. And he's kind of right. So... for him to back out the plea deal, he must know something that, you know what I'm saying, we don't.
Yeah, and 20-year-old evidence, I mean, it's hard to get all them witnesses all collected and all talking about the same thing and being on the same page. So, I mean, Diddy might have a better chance than what people think. And, I mean, that high-powered legal team, you know what I'm saying, I know they knocking stuff out the park. So, you know what I mean, we'll see. But I think that, you know, the confidence make me think that maybe he ain't guilty. You know, maybe they just, you know, trumping up a story on him, trying to, you know, throw him under the bus.
Nah, and the longer they take, you know what I'm saying, it's the better it's going to be for him, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he got more of a chance to build a defense, you know what I mean? And a defense is everything, you know, if you can get a defense going against, you know, these feds, you know, you might have a chance, but people think you can't beat the feds. But I seen some cases, I did some research actually, and you can actually beat the feds, P.
So do you think he deserves to be out, or do you think he needs to be in there, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm not really the one that is here to judge.
How do you feel what I'm saying?
I mean, if he did it, I believe that, I mean, everybody, you know, deserves penalties for their actions, you know?
No,
so I'm not saying that, I mean, he's right for it. I mean, of course he's supposed to be inside there if he did it. But if he didn't, and he really know he did it, and people just trying to get money, then I don't know. I mean, how do you feel about it?
I think it's just like the tip of the iceberg. And if he doesn't go down, they're going to take somebody else down. But I think he's going to have to go down for this one. For at least a little bit, you know what I mean? Because... yeah, look what they did to R. Kelly, and it's nowhere, you know what I'm saying? It's about the same ballpark.
R. Kelly was a little bit more, you know, the underage
gray
thing.
Area,
the underage thing, that kind of made it a little bit more worse for R. Kelly. But I feel like, you know, Diddy got a chance, and if he feel like he don't need to take the deal, then obviously he been sitting inside the room with his lawyer, and they've been plotting out strategies, and he been seeing all the evidence he got against him, and he like, man, I'm not finna take no plea. Feel me?
Yeah, and it'll look like he's caving in, so he's going to probably fight it, like, you know what I mean? So he has a better chance, but yeah.
Off time, man. But we'll see what happens, man.
Facts.
It's going to come out in the end. You know how I work with this stuff.
Yeah, best of luck with that, you know what I'm saying?
Off top.
We're going to keep it rolling with your boy Lush, man.
Okay.
So he was invited 100 keyways up, at least 100 keyways up to the No Jumper office, and they was just going down. How you feel about that? You hear about that?
Yeah, I heard something about it, but you know, the crazy part about it was that Lush, I believe he invited just that one dude up there, and that was it. You know what I mean? He said you could bring a couple people, but then, you know, the dude brought a taco truck. You know, he brought a lot of different things.
Damn circus, huh?
He brought a cake, and, you know, Lush, I'm not really mad at Lush because, you know, I'm pretty sure he probably said bring two people, but you never know. He might have been high or something, and he said, you know, bring as many people as you want to. You never know.
Nah, and he has been crashing out lately. Like, I don't know where No Jumper's going, but it ain't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't the same as it used to be since when Brick and everybody was on there.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like they're trying to hold on for now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But it seems like Adam, he suspended Lush, so obviously Lush didn't do something right. You know what I mean? He was out of pocket. But I feel
I couldn't even watch it. It was so, yeah.
But I think that Adam... you know, he was in there. He said he was in there doing plug talk by himself with the female. So
that's all he cares about, really.
Yeah, he like, man, I'm in here vulnerable, and then you got 100 people outside, you know, doing all this stuff, and Lush invited him up here, and I had no knowledge of this. So, I mean, if he's trying to run a successful business, I'm not too mad at Adam for that, you know.
No, and that's how it used to be. It used to turn into a big old gangster party. You know what I'm saying? I remember, like, a couple years ago, American Cholo came up there deep, but that was on some whole other stuff. Like,
yeah, so I'm not really mad at it. I think that you know, he deserved to get suspended.
Yeah.
Just because it was a miscommunication, and even if he couldn't make them all, I mean, like, he should always have Adam in the loop, anyways. And if Adam ain't in the loop, then I mean, he shouldn't even have people there.
It was unprofessional for sure.
Yeah, so I mean, that's shouts out to Les, shouts out to No Jumper, but sometimes you can't be doing things like that because, you know, you're making yourself look terrible.
Yeah, and they've been looking terrible for a while. Like,
Off top.
Remo, and like they're just trying to keep the no jumper.
Trying to keep it afloat. I see what they mean by they going broke now. It ain't looking too good.
Yeah, best of luck to them in that situation, man.
Off top, P. Off top.
And we gonna keep it rolling. We got your boy Uncle Shannon Sharpe, man.
Shannon Sharpe.
So I guess he's getting sued by some young lady for about 50 mil, or how much? 50,000?
I think 50 million was right.
Sheesh.
So 50 mil is a big number. But the problem with Shannon, in my personal opinion, is messing with young girls and you so old.
Yeah, facts.
You know, thinking that this girl's not going to try to get a bag out of you. I mean, what do you think?
I think every girl's trying to get a bag out of him if he ain't giving them the bag already, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially as a professional athlete. So, I mean...
And being old like that and vulnerable, yeah, you'll do some crazy.
And then he's on recordings saying that the girl says, I don't want to be choked this time when I come over here. And he's like, big black guy choking a little white woman. Like, you know,
Yeah.
So... I mean, I just felt like he be doing some little weirdo stuff, and a lot of women actually. Now, this is the crazy part.
And all that dark will come to light.
Yeah, a lot of women been coming out lately and saying Shannon Sharpe, he's kind of like aggressive when it comes to his sexual encounters.
I can see it, and I heard, like you said, some recordings, and it wasn't pleasant.
Yeah, I feel like at a certain point, Shannon, he has the, you got to watch who you're around because, like you said, I mean, a lot of these young ladies, they try to get the bag out of you, but like you said. Like even an older woman will try to get you if you ain't really on your toes. And for him to, allow himself to slip, it just didn't make any sense to me, you know?
But the more young women, you know what I'm saying, they're going to try to get something out of them. Like the older women, they're more genuine about the relationship. Mm-hmm. Like younger women, they're more opportunists, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, they expect something out of they expect something out the encounter. And which I understand, like, because they young, they still don't know the value of life. See, if you with Shannon Sharpe, you know what I mean? The first thing, if you was young, the first thing you need to be asking for is a business. Don't be trying to extort them for the money because, I mean...
And being that old, my bad, all they see is dollar signs. You know
but I mean, if you can get 50 million out of them, I guess you won the competition. So
hey, more power to you, man.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even know who am I.
I ain't mad at you, but hey, leave Uncle alone, man.
Yeah, nah, you can't leave Uncle alone because
he knows what he getting into. Facts.
Unc seemed like he kind of guilty. You know what I mean? This ain't like the Diddy one.
This ain't the first time too. I've been hearing like little slip ups and
that's what I'm saying.
Recordings for going on for a while.
The lawsuit is 50 million, bro. So.
That's a big chunk.
But you know what's making him look even worse? I forgot to even bring this up. So what's making him look even worse is the fact that he offered to pay her.
So he knows I think I did hear about that. Damn, so he know he in the wrong then.
Yeah, so if you offer to pay her, it's
he knows he messed up.
Yeah.
And they do that, like they'll record just a conversation and he's talking crazy and then they'll use that against him and extort him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, off top. That's why I don't know, I just feel like he makes no sense. He got to
move smarter, not harder, man.
Facts, man. But Shannon, good luck, man.
Yeah, best of luck.
50 million, man. You're going to have to give her something because she already got them recordings.
Sheesh.
What else you got?
We going to keep it rolling. We got your boy Kevin Gates and LeBron, man.
That was a crazy one.
So they've been going at it for like a week or two and like little Twitter wars and this comments there, and it's just getting messy from here on out.
I think what Kevin Gates said to him, I think he said like the way your wife look at you and the way the white women look at you is totally different. She ain't really got your back like that or something. He said some little...
But he was just saying what everybody else wanted to say.
Yeah, that's why I'm not really too mad at Kevin Gates, but like, do you feel like he should be going against LeBron James though? Because that's like a billionaire. You feel me?
And that is like you said, it's going against your homies and shit. Like why y'all beating each other while you're down? But I get it. It's like an ego trip thing for sure.
What do you mean by that? Like an ego?
But I think he recognizes how LeBron's moving in the, you know what I'm saying? With all these white girls, courtside with all these white girls, and he treats his wife like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I see where Kevin Gates is coming from, but it's like, we don't need to be going at each other. We need to be getting together and getting this money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I think that Kevin Gates should never, ever go against LeBron James because that's too powerful of an individual. All he's doing is taking your opportunities away from you. Now, I mean, when you think about it and you look at the situation as a whole, if you got something to say, I mean, keep it to yourself. I mean, because like,
tell them in person. You know what I'm saying?
Or call them on the phone and say this. You know what I mean? But making it public and going on the internet and saying all these little things, it just feels like, kind of wrong, bro. You feel me? Like,
and LeBron just said he didn't pay it no mind. He went back and said, "Where we going, Queen?" to his wife. Like, but you could tell how he be acting in the tabloids. Like he's talking to other girls and all. So I see where Kevin Gates is coming from in this one.
But I mean, you can't tell LeBron what he can and can't do because he's a billionaire. Like, and that's why I sometimes people step in business that ain't theirs. Because
facts.
if his wife's still with him and he talking to other women, then obviously she already know to get.
She
down.
okay with it, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. She been with him for a long time since high school.
She just dealing with it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, it is what it is. Like,
yeah, and Kevin Gates. In his situation now, is he big to talk, you know what I'm saying, with Brittany Renner and all that. So he left, what's her name, Drika.
So Brittany, man,
that's a whole crazy situation itself. Like, I never thought that would happen.
I mean, what would you, in the swap right there, that's a crazy swap. So Brittany Renner for Drika.
Yeah, but
right?
I think Drika was been done with him over and he was just trying to stay relevant and shit, yeah, because he knew he lost Drika, you know what I mean?
Is it because... you think it's his unfaithfulness?
Yeah,
or?
infidelities and stuff like that. He don't want to change his lifestyle because he was even with some other girl before Brittany Renner, and he cheated on her with Brittany Renner. But he said they're not being sexual until they're married.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a big can of worms, like for sure.
Yeah.
But I think he lost by losing Drika for sure. How you feel about that?
I think he lost by losing Drika because she a earth woman, like a hippie / black
angel,
girl
down to earth,
everything. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? You lost a farmer, you lost the everything.
Nurturer.
I mean, yeah, she a good girl.
But she's the mother of his kids, so I'm sure they're not, you know what I'm saying? They still talk and all that. But he's been crashing out, I think.
I mean, Kevin Gates is a pimp. I mean, like before,
not for sure. The women can't resist him for sure.
No, I'm talking about before any of this.
I know, but he's got away with the women. Like, you see how Brittany's acting. She went all the way Muslim just to be with him. So
but if you look at it religiously, right, Kevin Gates can be with multiple women because he's a Muslim.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And even Drika knows that. But I don't think that... I think in the song when he said that Drika cheated on him with the trainer...
Yeah.
I think it was a female.
So that's all out the window there, too, though.
Yeah, so it's like he got to do what he got to do. But I just feel like that switch just... going against Drika for Brittany Renner was like,
So do you think what's her name could be submissive through all she's been through? She's probably tired out, huh? She wants
Brittany Renner?
Yeah, she wants to be.
Well, see, it take like a man, right, to coach a woman. So even if she was a little girl, like, it still take a man to coach her to be what she need to be. And some girls, you know, they don't take heed to that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But a good woman, she gonna listen to every single thing you say because she just trying to grow and she trying to be something. It be the women's that fight against what you trying to tell them, and you know you got the right thing for them to do. That's the ones that have the problems. But I think Brittany Renner been through enough.
Yeah, and I ain't mad at him. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for it. I just hope that it's the best thing. I hope they ain't doing it just for, you know what I'm saying, clicks and likes and, you know what I mean?
I mean, she wearing the
whole get up. That's what I'm saying. She changed her whole outlook on life, so I just hope it's genuine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hope.
And I hope the best for her.
Especially, I hope they ain't making a mockery of being Muslims. You know what I mean? But
don't beat another man over his relationship when you ain't even, you know what I'm saying, doing the same in your relationship.
What do you mean by that?
The way he was going at LeBron and all that.
Yeah, but I think like. He's like you kind of said. He said what everybody else wanted to say. They just scared to say it to LeBron.
Nah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? He just said it.
And LeBron just lost the playoffs too, so I know he ain't happy. For sure.
Yeah, nah, he probably gonna really go
downfall.
He probably really gonna go in on old Kev now. Like, nigga, fuck, I'm finna go in on you, bro.
Hey, but shouts out to everybody we mentioned. You know what I'm saying? Hope the best, nothing but the best for y'all.
Yes, sir. What else we
got?
Gonna
keep it rolling. We got the NFL draft, man. So a lot of hype, a lot of speculation around the NFL draft that Shador Sanders, Deion Sanders' son, he didn't go late until like the 6th round or something. Everybody expected him to go first and, you know what I mean, be first round draft pick and go to a good team, but it didn't end up like that. You think they were trying to humble Deion or humble his sons? Like, because they're great players, they're good players, but like you said, they might think they're too flashy, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I think that they had a point to prove by not picking them, and I think that
humble them, huh?
Yeah, like, you ain't always gonna get what you want type shit, but he still got the most clout off the draft. Everybody still knows his name more than anybody. Mm-hmm. So by them not picking him at the first round, still making him bigger than everybody else.
Nah, and speaking of that, Atlanta Falcons coach, his son prank called him and told him, "Hey, sorry, you're not getting picked this round," and da 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 da. So they're getting sued for $150,000 for even prank calling Shador and doing that to him like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that type of shit right there, that ain't cool.
And it's a professional coach, like, you know what I'm saying? His sons.
Yeah, when you do shit like that,
have
bro,
any part of that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it make you feel like, oh man, like damn. And then somebody really call you, and you really get. So it's like, come on, bro.
Childish.
Y'all need to be doing me like that, because you know what I'm saying. Y'all really got my. He probably was sitting at home sad, bro. Like, damn, for sure. I ain't even finna get.
And he thought it was probably a real coach and all that.
Facts, P.
Yeah, but both of the sons got drafted. One's on Shador's on the Browns, and then Shiloh Sanders is on the Buccaneers, man. So best of luck to them. And Travis, what's his name? Travis, he went to the Travis Hunter went to Jaguars.
Yeah, Travis Hunter went to the Jaguars. Hey, you know what I want to bring up next too? By the way, you heard about Jack Doherty getting robbed?
Oh yeah, but that's just karma, I think.
What you mean?
All the stupid shit he does and all the dumb, you know what I mean, obnoxious shit he does.
Hold on.
Like it's bound to come back.
Now I need
full force.
I need you to give me the game on this, because I hear everybody talk about this dude like he's the worst person in the world, right? So what
there's like,
what does he do to people? I don't know. I never really experienced
that
his content.
It's that real entitlement, you know what I mean?
Like what?
Like he'll go and just think people own the world, talk crazy to people, cuss at people, like have bodyguards in front of him, and then act like he wants to fight you, and then the bodyguard gets in front of you. You know
he one of those types.
Yeah, like really push your button. So he deserves everything that's coming out. I don't wish nothing upon nobody, but he lost his girlfriend. He done got robbed for $300,000. He done lost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's karma, bro. You treat people the way you want to be treated, and that really goes to show right here. Like, you know what I'm saying? It didn't end well for him. He's still trying to come back. Like, the publicity is good for him, but I bet you he's, you know what I mean, down at his on the
lowest right now.
Sure.
Hey, because he went on
all that money is fine, but it's like when you're a poor human being, that shit's gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he went on No Jumper, and they said that people hate him more than they hated Jake Paul. They compared him because they
like they're hating him more than they're hating the Island Boys now, like for sure.
But the Island Boys
I feel sorry for the Island Boys.
Why? They kissing each other.
Nah, but they done did it to themselves. That's what I mean.
Oh yeah, because they got banned.
Like
off
all
of
the price
OnlyFans.
of fame and publicity, it ain't worth it. You know what I mean?
Nah,
they got mental health.
They got banned off of OnlyFans.
And he falls into the category
for that I word with the cess on the end.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah,
and they've been getting dragged. They've been getting dragged, so they deserve it just like he deserves it. And always.
So Jack Doherty, when you give me the game on him, right? So basically, he like a
entitled little spoiled
cocky
little kid.
Who can you compare him to?
Like
Jake Paul, like when he came out, like that's who they was comparing him to. They're saying Jake
he's
Paul
like a wannabe Jake Paul.
Stuff.
Yeah,
and
the Paul brothers are like, I can't say Neon. I don't see Neon doing shit like that. Yeah, nah, he's for sure.
Yeah, he
worst.
You know who was my fault. You know who was talking about him? The Nelk boys. What's the dude named Kyle?
Yeah, no, because he's like you said, all his publicity is like for clout and content. Like you said, he wrecked his Lambo just to get content. Like, bro,
so it was fake when he
crashing out. No, he wrecked it, but he really, you know what I mean? He recorded it. Like,
oh, okay.
He recorded his girl getting robbed plenty of times. They got robbed, and they're just making money off of it. Like,
damn, I never knew who Doherty was. I mean, so. And if everybody's not familiar with Doherty,
if you guys everything coming.
If you guys are familiar with it, if you guys are not, I'm not sure. But I wasn't familiar with it. And also, I got to say like this. So when he got robbed on, what was that, Melrose? Or was it Beverly Hills? Something. He was in there.
For $300,000.
He got his chains robbed. He said they jumped out the car, basically pushed him up against the thing. And he said by the time he looked down, his chains was already in the dude's hand. And then they was trying to get the watch. But they was like, no, we already got the chain, so let's go. You know, but he could have lost his life, and a lot of people don't like him. And he said, "If I lost my life, it seemed like a lot of people would have been happy."
And that's the stigma he brings to himself.
I didn't know. That's why I was asking you. I was like, "Why is people don't like this?"
Because don't ask for no sympathy now.
I feel what you mean. Like, don't.
You made your bed, you got to lay in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
But we gonna keep it rolling.
Light up something, man.
Nah,
light up
for
something.
real.
But yeah, I feel like Doherty. When I watched him and people started comparing him to Jake. They said the way Jake came up with was he used to, do dirty stuff to people too. And then they started talking about Kyle and the Nelk boys, how he pranks people and And
I see it, but it's like you got to draw a line somewhere. You know
but do you think Kyle is right?
They're disrespecting people in front of their parents and little kids and all types of shit.
Do you think Kyle is right for speaking on Jack Doherty, knowing that Kyle's real old and he still be doing pranks on people and doing all that type of stuff?
It is like calling the kettle black, but I don't think he was stooping that low to the same as Jack Doherty does.
Okay. Yeah, that's the only reason why, because I don't really know how Doherty really get down. So that's why I had to ask you, because a lot of people didn't really have a lot of insight when I asked them about him, because they didn't really know too much about dude. You feel me?
Yeah, nah.
And these are all like influencers. So yeah, I mean, if he an asshole,
yeah, and these are the people that, you know what I'm saying, y'all get influenced by. See, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got to choose wisely, man.
Yeah, if he an asshole, he an asshole. That's what it is. I mean, ain't nobody, I ain't mad at
We going to end it off with this this big old boxing weekend coming up for the Cinco de Mayo. We got Raleigh versus Ryan Garcia. We got Canelo versus, who was that?
Canelo versus I can't even think of dude's name right now. Damn.
We got Teofimo. We got a big card coming up.
You know what's crazy? Canelo be fighting so many nobodies.
Yeah, it's
all you see is Canelo. You don't even see the other dude's name, because it's like, who cares? Like they picking these fights, they cherry picking.
And I've been telling you that, like, I've been telling you that for a while. So it's like,
yeah, they should definitely, no matter what, Canelo should fight Crawford, bro. Give us the fight that we want. Give us what we looking for, you know?
And Shakur should fight Haney, at least, like something.
I mean,
come on, man.
I mean, they all should squabble up, especially like Shakur, Javante, Devin Haney. That should all be like
you said, it's pick me fights, and I don't like that. That's not boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Only because back in the day, Mike Tyson fought the big people. All the fighters, they fought real fighters. Like, they
throw some names in the hat and let them pick that. You know what I'm saying? Pick it out, man.
Yeah, that shit don't make no sense. Nah. Oh, you mean like just only give them the top gunners and let them pick? Oh yeah, I feel it. Yeah, that'll be dope.
Or at least the top gunners in their weight class. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I mean in their weight. It has to be in their weight class. But yeah, just give them the top gunners. I feel it.
Nah, for sure. Because you got to make this shit interesting. It's like we're picking the fights and y'all are just doing it. You know what I'm saying?
off top.
But yeah, how do you feel? I can't wait for that weekend, man. You gonna be watching that?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch all the fights. They're gonna be some pretty good fights. Canelo, he getting old, so I'm not gonna say that's gonna be so exciting, because he's like a one punch pony now. He's trying to hit you with his hardest shots and get you out of there. But
so who do you got in each fight?
Ryan Garcia and Raleigh.
Yeah,
that's the one I'm most interested in.
Me too. I've been waiting for that.
Right,
that's like a good match fight right there.
Yeah, because Javante.
I hope it ain't a blowout though.
Javante Davis even said this himself. He said Raleigh is the most hardest puncher I ever fought in my life. You know, he punches the hardest.
It's just that list, man. I can't take him serious. Man,
a lot of people can't take him serious because of the list. Luck. Yeah, a lot of people can't take Raleigh serious.
But for that one, I'm gonna go with Ryan over Raleigh.
You are?
And the Teofimo, I don't know why I'm gonna go with Teofimo.
Like, if you want to, I would love to put a friendly little bet on that.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, but I don't know if we could do that on the air.
25, 50. You know what I'm saying? We need to put something on that way, because I mean, I think I'll take Raleigh. I mean, even though Raleigh, he too uncontrollable.
Let's go 5 each one then.
What, 5 each fight?
Yeah,
we can do that. Because I don't know, because I think Raleigh is a little bit too.
Because I ain't too confident either, right?
Yeah, but Ryan,
I know Canelo. I got Canelo though, man.
But Ryan better not cheat and be on PED.
That's what I was thinking.
Sneak shot though. He better not be doing no shit like that, bro.
Speaking of sneak shot, we almost had a fight with Oscar De La Hoya and Haney's dad at the weigh-ins, man. You know what I mean? They were on the podiums about to go at it.
Nah, I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna do it. I think that
he was dusting off his mitts. Oscar De La Hoya.
Oh yeah, when he went like,
yeah,
I seen him. So I think that Haney's daddy talked too much.
Yeah, you know, I think Oscar would have handled him real good.
Come on, bro.
One hit. Yeah,
we know that. Oscar De La Hoya would have put Haney's dad on
shout
pockets.
out the Golden Boy, man.
No, that's it. He would have been on pockets for sure.
I don't know, but I know
Haney's dad talks too much, like, and he want to be on this black revolutionary super.
But he got that IQ too, though. Don't count him out, though. I want to see that. If that was a fight, you don't think he got the boxing IQ?
He gonna be able to defend a few of Oscar's punches. That's it. But
that's why he's living through his son, huh?
Yeah, but I'm telling you, he gonna be able to block him. He gonna be able to block a few, like 1, 2, 3. But then the 4, 5, 6. Good luck from Oscar.
You're right. I don't see him lasting too long.
Nah.
But shouts out to everybody we mentioned, man.
Yeah, there's gonna be some good fights this weekend, and y'all let us know in the comments if y'all still watching this right now. Who y'all think gonna
let us know
win? Because I think they start the fights tonight and tomorrow, so we'll be sure to drop
all
today.
Weekend. I think on Sunday too.
Yeah. So we'll be sure to drop this today for y'all, and y'all let us know, man.
Yeah, it was a great show, man. Pleasure to be back, man. Shout out to everybody we mentioned, and shout out to everybody we missed.
And if y'all didn't hear my boy new song, y'all gotta go slap that. My boy Versace is on there too.
Let's get it. It's going up right now.
We got to push our artists as far as we can, man. Thank y'all for even rocking with them. Thank y'all for even taking a listen. You know what I mean?
Put your people on.
Off top. But until the next one, y'all stay safe out there. God bless y'all. It's your boy Big Gotti.
It's your boy Busy Mac and the Handicap Assassin.
Yep. And that's it, man.